Hey guys, back at it. Start of a new week. Week of May 17th, 2021. Hope everybody had a great weekend. This week I want to talk about social media and the algorithms. Recently came across another great Seth Godin article titled "You Can't Beat the Algorithm," and it was just so true. And so I wanted to share that. You know, too often we get caught up in thinking, "Oh man, how can I go viral?" Right? That is the main thought. How can I attract the widest audience of people to see the work that I'm doing? When in fact, that shouldn't be your focus. Your focus should be doing great work for the right people that care about it and ones that will support you, right? That should be the focus. And then you should think about going viral as just a nice bonus. And so I want to read something that Seth wrote, because I think it just sums it up perfectly. He said, you know, we have a chance to do work we're proud of and to do it for people who care. And maybe we can do it in a way that will lead them to tell others. Traffic from an algorithm isn't the point. It's a random bonus. No sense being a puppet, especially if you can't be sure who is pulling the strings or why. And it's just so true. So many young artists get caught up in trying to win the algorithm when it's changing every single day so fast that you cannot keep up with it. And if you do that and that becomes your thought process, chances are you're not going to be making great work, because you're not thinking about what you can add to the world, to that platform, to people that care. You're thinking about, how can I hack this thing to get this inflated number of people to look at my stuff? And there's just no sense in chasing that, because they can change the algorithm at a moment's notice. And this has happened so many times with social media already, that all your work is for nothing. So don't focus on that. Just let that be a nice bonus. And if you do think about that, think of it in that way, you'll find that you're in control of what you make and you're not leaving it up to someone else. And there's a lot of power in that. And just to point out a quick example, somebody like Doja Cat, right? She's someone who tried to do like a mix of that, you know what I mean? But she's doing it in the right way, and she found a balance that makes sense for her. A couple of years ago, she's doing a song about cows, right? You know what I mean? And then look at where she's at today. So, you know, she was true to herself and doing something very unique, and then, you know, just kind of let the world catch up to it. And then when it did, things took off in the right way. So, you know, look at her as somebody that's kind of a good example of doing a mix of both, but, you know, still being true to herself and her audience, the people that care about that. So focus on that. Go deep rather than go wide. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, would love to chop it up. Feel free to shoot me a DM. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and we'll talk soon. Peace.